Good morning, all. Happy Thursday morning. Okay, the weather is wet. I've just been out in it to drop some parcels off at the post office. I have to redo this video because I did do one video and I didn't really think that when I took a video of the parcels that some addresses were showing, and then when my missus overlooked the video, she let me know that that can't happen. So I have to do this video all over again. Just want to talk about the eBay. We've been doing it properly now for a month. Since the shop wasn't working from storage, we decided to put more focus on the eBay side. Even though we've had eBay going for a year or two, but we've only like 30-40 listings. And then a month ago, we started to step up a little bit and we got up to 200 listings on my last video. So my part-timer, she will get 10-20 up a week. My missus, she would go to work, come home for about 5ish, probably get something to eat, and then crack on getting a few more listings up. So, yeah, I think we're up to about 450 listings now, which isn't too bad. And we're finding the more listings you get, the more sales. Before we were getting probably one sold, one a day, maybe one every other day. Now we're averaging probably about two a day. Unless it's the weekend, then we have a bit of an influx on the Saturdays. I think this weekend we sold like 16 items. And we're still learning of what's popular and what's not. So I think just before Christmas we were selling a lot of dolls like Cindy, Barbie, kids kind of dolls. And then over the last month, we've sold a lot more shoes and trainers and also mugs. We've had mugs up for a while, and to be fair, I was thinking about trying to take them off and then box them all up ready for the car boot. But all of a sudden, we're selling mugs £8, £15. So sometimes it's worth maybe keeping some listings up longer than needed. And then shoes, quite common. I hear like clothes are quite common and anything you wear. So still learning. And now at the moment we are putting up a different variety. We've got more books going up all the time. And even at the moment, hold on, let me turn the video around. So we're going through these trains at the moment. I know it's a bit of a mess. And then we've got all the stuff in the bookcase. So we've got books to go through, some vinyls, some fragile, some more silver cups, candles, statues, some silver, some more dinky toys over here. So yeah, we are different to all these resellers, and I understand that a lot of these resellers have their own specific thing they like to do with clothes, electronics, and their videos are more to do with what you can find at a bargain and what you can resell it for. With us, all our stock is coming from clearances. So when we do a clearance, we only mainly price up the labour for the day or the 2 days it needs and what waste needs to be cleared. We don't really charge for all the other stuff, which we could probably sell on. So it's a little bit different to us to resellers, and I totally understand that. But we want to try and use these videos for the eBay just to show you what kind of items you need to look out for, probably at the car boot, the charity shops, and what sells well and what doesn't. To us, we're still learning, and it is a bit of a journey because we would, at one point over the last few weeks, trying to put a lot of stuff up for 99p, and we realised that because we've got to go an eBay shop, we have to pay a monthly subscription of £20 a month, and that helps categorise everything and be more organised. But you get like 300 or 400 free listings, which is good. But if you've got an item up, say for 3 days, it will relist 8 times for free, and then it will come off. So then you can click on to help it relist again. And if you do, it will come off one of your free listings. But if you go through them all, and I've only just learnt this, if you go through them all and you've got 99p items up, they will charge you about 35p per listing. So if you use the 99p, take away 35p, and then the eBay fees, etc., it's not really worth it, because then you've got to think about packing materials. We're quite lucky because we get a lot of refunded packing materials back from our house removals, so we do save a lot of cost there. But still, you don't want to be selling a lot of 99p items after you're paying 35p on. So it's still, like I said, we're still learning, and we want to still make it reasonable cheap for a lot of people. And most of our items up are anything between 99p to maybe 50, 75 quid. But we're finding the expensive items don't go as fast. So, but then we might set a pair of shoes up for like £20, put it on for 7 days, and then sell it for like £147, because we don't actually honestly know what things are valued at the moment. But then it's also a good way that anyone can find a bargain. Because we're still new, we don't have many followers on our eBay page, so it's open to everyone. So yeah, at first I was daunting it because of the time you got put in about researching and everything like that. But I'm more the one who brings the stock in. I let my partner and our helper do all the listings, saves me doing it all. And then I will do the packaging up and taking it to the post office or wherever it needs to go. And then any of the larger items we have in our storage, where people will win the bid on eBay but have to come and collect it, and I will be the one who goes and meets them. So it's still working, but we're hoping to get up to maybe 600 listings by the end of February. If we keep ourselves target, we'll be fine. And even though our outdoor storage unit didn't work last year, we tried it. We didn't get enough footfall, or whatever you call it. But instead of giving it all up, we're just adjusting and finding better market. This year's plan is to probably still try and find a little shop on a high street to try the footwell there. I think that could still work, but it's trying to find the right location, and it's so expensive at the moment trying to get properties to rent and for the right location. So that's still in the works. We still need to work out about starting to get things on Vinted, Etsy. I'm watching a lot of these whatnot videos at the moment to see if that could work. Not sure how well I'll do with the auctions, to be fair, but who knows. But yeah, I'm going to put up some pictures in a second on here, just of some of the items we've sold for maybe 99p to whatever. But we do start everything quite low, so please come and check out our page on eBay, because you never know, there might be something you like. We do have a variety of everything, and our last clearance job we did is all been put in storage, so that's all still in boxes. So like I said, we have to take out a box here and there, open it up, and then that's what we've got to work with. We're not just going to go through and go, yeah, we're just going to dig out all the books and get them all posted. Literally, we just get a box, whatever's in there, that will be the next thing to list up. So yeah, and we might be moving location, because at the moment we've got quite a few storage units and it's dotted everywhere. We're trying to find a location where we can just have it all in one spot, warmer, lighter, because at the moment we're working from storage, it's cold and it's too dark to try and find things when you've got to pick out listings. But we're always taking on advice from people, watching YouTube videos. I know some of them are good, some of them are bad, but every little tip helps on how well people do different things. And then don't forget, in a couple of months we'll be back on the car boots, so we'll be back down there, just shifting as much as we can. As we said, via Black Cat clearances, we don't let anything go to waste if possible. anything can be rehomed, and we learn that all the time. But anyway, enjoy the day, and hopefully you don't get too wet if you're going outside, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.